my name is Velmoed and my business is called Ask Velmoed. And that is because people all the time were saying to one another, like, if you have this tech issue, just ask Velmoed, she'll know the answer. So I went with that as my biz name and my tagline. And basically what I do is I help people that are not very tech savvy themselves. So these are mostly women 40 and up. They can be slightly younger, it doesn't really matter. And I help them explaining to them how to use technology. So online tools like how to build a website, how to work, how to get clients from LinkedIn, how to set up email marketing in MailChimp or ConvertKit, for example, and really explaining it to people in step-by-step parts and explaining it really, really simply. So there's no way that anyone that's non-techie will not be able to follow along with my steps. So that's one part, is where I train people to do these things. And then if there's more established entrepreneurs that just want to outsource this stuff, they can do that as well. So I work as a tech VA and people can outsource their technological aspects to me.
Awesome.
They just want to focus on their own business.
You're a tech machine is what you are.
I'm a tech machine.
Yes. So what was your life and business like before you joined Be True Brand You?
I've been in business for a couple of years before I joined Be True Brand You. It still makes me tumble over my own tongue. B2BY, that's easier. But I was doing lots of like offline work, like delivering trainings to companies, for example, on how to get more sales through LinkedIn. And I want to work more online. So I was really looking to up my game in that department, so to say, so that I can work more from home, more from behind my computer, because it just is a lot more comfortable and less tiring for me, so I can actually do a lot more work. And the one thing that I struggled with really is that I have so many interests. Like I'm, one of these multi-passionate people. I love, like, I would say everything, but pretty much everything. And I just want to help people in so many different ways. So it was really hard for me to know who exactly my client was and what to focus on and how to best help them. And one of the great things of B2BY is that it really helped me get clarity in that sense.
Gotcha. Awesome. So did you have any hesitations before joining Be True Brand You?
Yes, because I have not been one of these people that have been buying all these different, biz courses that are out there. I had never even ever bought a big course like this before, like, my university training, but not an online business course. So this was going to be a big financial step for me to take. But I was like, I'm really ready to move my business to the next level. And also there was like a payment plan, so that I was like, okay, I can do it with that. And then also I'm like, okay, so it's this much. Yeah, I feel confident that the course will help me earn that back.
Awesome. So next question is, what breakthroughs have you had since joining Be True Brand You?
Oh, a couple, I think. It's hard to remember all of them because my business has been on such a roll since I started with B2BY. I think one of the main breakthroughs for me was getting proper clarity on who I serve and who I don't serve, who I don't want to serve. Getting more clarity on who I serve and who I don't serve has really helped me, and also to really focus on the tech stuff for now, because what I'm really good at is explaining complex things in simple language, and that doesn't only apply to technology, but for now I decided to focus on technology to have a clear profile for others when they approach me for my services. And I think another major thing is that I've become much more confident in asking money for my services. I know that Kimra always says to spread value around like confetti, and I love that. And I'm very similar to you in that regard, I guess. I just love to help people, and I would help people for free if I could. But, I still need to pay my mortgage and rent and everything. So I had to make that step to really ask people to pay me for my services. And I had a really, really hard time doing that. But being in B2BY, it really helped me get more clarity on how beneficial my services actually are to people and how much time I'm saving them and how much frustration, which then in turn allows them to really focus on their business and earn money in their business. So I'm actually making them money. And then I feel it's not more than fair that they pay me a little bit for the work that I do for them. So I've come a long way in that sense, I think.
Awesome. So, what is your favorite part about Be True Brand You?
Oh, definitely the community aspect of it. I know that Beach for You has a lot of technological explanation videos inside the course, but since that's pretty much what I do myself as well, that part was not specifically of my interest. I was more interested in like the branding and the copywriting modules. But what really stood out for me is like the amazing community of people. I have met like literally, I think hundreds of super inspiring entrepreneurs. And what I love most is that everyone is there for each other every single hour of every single day because the community is so international. Like when it's my nighttime, there's someone awake on the other side of the world to help you out if you're stuck with whatever. And everyone is really happy for each other, whether it's like someone's like first 5K month or 50K month, or someone that has like their first subscriber to their newsletter. Like we all start from the very beginning and everyone's happy for whatever step that you're taking in your business and whatever small win or big win for you that may be. And that is very, very pleasant. And I've experienced like ups and downs over the past year. That's just part of being an entrepreneur and being able to share the wins and also to really get a lot of support when things are down. Like when I feel down about my business and I'm worrying like, should I be even doing this? There's always people there to cheer you up and to encourage you to keep going. And I love that part of B2B. I love that part of B2 Brand New.
Awesome. That's what I love about Be True Brand You too. I love seeing everybody doing that. And it's inspiring to me to see everybody so willing to support each other and cheer each other on and give each other a high five. I love it.
Definitely.
So what would you say to someone who might be on the fence about joining Be True Brand You?
What I would say to someone that's on the fence about Be True Brand You, there is like, I would just say give it a try. Like have a look. Like last year, before the doors actually opened and people signed up, there was so much energy already in the Facebook group. Everyone was so pumped up and waiting for the doors to actually open to the content. We couldn't wait. And it was really, really an amazing feeling. There's always like the money back guarantee. So if you really feel it's not for you, you can still, back out. So I would just say, try it and go into the Facebook group when you're in and get a feel for what's going on in there. Like scroll through the messages, see how helpful everyone is to one another and just give it a try. Like if you follow the steps, if you really, go through all the modules, and it will take you time, but if you do them, it will help you grow your business and you will make back the money. Like it's not that much. And I of course I can't watch inside your wallet, but it was a lot for me. But I managed, and last year there were some really inspiring examples of people that really, really, really wanted to join and were asking others for ideas. How can I make some more money? How can I make sure that I can pay the first monthly installment? And, if you really, really, really want to do it, give it your all and try to get the money together and just do it.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And if you could describe BTBY in one word, what would that word be?
BTBY in one word would be community. For me, that's like the major aspect of it. Like inside BTBY, I found encouragement. I found happy people sharing my wins with me. I found people that helped me grow my business even further. I found clients in B2BY, even though that wasn't my intention of finding them in B2BY, but I have found them. And just to know that there's this whole community of people that has got your back, even though maybe, that's not really the case for me, but some people really don't have entrepreneurs around them and they're very alone. But in B2BY, there's people there that understand what you're going through. They understand why you want to do this. They understand the wins that you're achieving, whereas your friends may not understand why you want to give up the certainty of a well-paying job to start something and do something that you really, really love. And one of the great aspects of it as well is that it encourages you to really be you. Like it's the name of the course. But I feel like I'm not like everyone else, and probably everyone feels the same, feels the same in that sense. But the course really encourages you to be you and to sell yourself as you. And if you are yourself, it doesn't even come down to selling so much, because you will automatically like attract people to you. And that sounds really vague, and I'm not into the woo-woo stuff, but just being you, it helps, because people that mirror themselves in that, or they feel attracted to that, they will, they want to work with you because they feel they can trust you, and that you can really help them out.